What's up guys, Carter here, and today I'm going over the 4.16 Smite patch notes for Summer Knockout. Interesting patch notes, plenty of skins, a lot of cool ones. Barely Buzzed Bacchus, pretty cartoony looking. We don't really have any skins that look like it at all. It's very unique. In my opinion, I'm gonna get a bunch of the Summer Smite stuff just so I can get that skin. Then we have the Baywatch Cuchulainn. Basically, it's Cuchulainn gone to the beach. It has a bit of watery effects for his regular, then when he goes berserk, it has sandy effects. Pretty cool looking. Water Dancer Xbalanque. I'm not Water Dancer. What am I talking about? Fire Dancer. Fire Dancer Sheep. Um, I haven't seen it in game. It looks pretty interesting card art though. The Dropkick Terra, in my opinion, looks amazing in game. The Monolith, her heal ability. The center is a punching bag, and around the very edge you can see the edge of a boxing ring. And when she puts up her crushing walls, it's bricks, like cinder blocks. Looks pretty cool in my opinion. Serenity of Amana, and I believe you can just guess where the inspiration is from. A Ganesh skin where his bull is actually a bunch of tiny skulls in it. Looks pretty amazing. And then Ardio's Masteries. Emotes. It comes with. There's also going to be a Barely Buzzed Bacchus emote and a Xbalanque dance. The Connor's Cure event, which comes with Dropkick Terra, award, the avatar, and an emote. 450 gems, I mean. And if you buy it, donate it all to the Connor's Cure charity. So that's pretty neat. Some PC changes to update their voice chat. Makes it just a little better. And an update to the Learn tab. For gameplay, we got some Fire Giant changes. Fire Giant, he'll no longer spawn lava pools underneath pets. So, for instance, Calder, Bastet cats, Sun Wukong clone, any of those, there will no longer be lava pools underneath those, because otherwise, we have, let's say, Bastet were to ult, and she had all her cats on Fire Giant. Oh look, a bunch of lava pools. If a melee tries to get in there to attack, like let's say an assassin gets in there to attack it, you're probably gonna die from all the lava pools before you can do enough. So, Duel, they're updating the bans to where it's 8 instead of 6, so you can solidify what you're trying to play as, so you can kind of get more counters in. So, like Blown, you can get Hades Silence, you can get any knockup that could easily be. So, you basically try to solidify your play style through your bans. So I'm removing the sound effects of the tipping thing at the end where it would tick down so you'd think you were missing out on an important event when really you're just missing out on tipping your trash teammates. I'm using Cobb. Update description of the ability to create to the correct range for his ult. Arachne, kind of, in all reality, it's a bug fix, but I think it's kind of a buff in a way. Changed how the web functions so to where, let's say, Mercury were to do a slow immunity. Currently, before this update goes into effect, when Mercury does the slow immunity or any slow immunity goes on, the web stops following them. Whereas, and they're not slowed. Whereas now with this update, if you're hit by it, the web trail will still follow you, but you'll be immune to slow. So you won't be slowed by it anymore, but you'll be able to move full speed. So she'll actually still have chase potential after you, just because Mercury activates his slow immunity, and oh look, he's gonna get away from you. And it changed it to where her little spiders are considered pets. Ganesh added a little teeny thing to make it to where you can now see how many kills you've given to your allies. Because when you're playing support Ganesh and someone says, you're doing so bad, you're going 0-3, you only have like 27,000 assists because you're Ganesh. You can be like, hey dude, look, I have 15 kills, it's just I gave them all to you. And you just screenshot and send them to him because, allies expect the worst from you. Kuzembo made it where his nanny cat is considered a pet, Loki's decoy, pet, Raijin. And this is a bug fix, yet good for him all at the same time because it needs to be this way for how he works now. Raiju fixed the issue with earlier ranks of the ability not slowing enemies properly. Sun Wukong, they updated the ult where his little clone would be classified as a pet. Sundering Spear. Decrease the cooldown by 20 seconds because it's meant to be an engaging tool, and if you go to engage and you miss it, it'll look 140 seconds cooldown. Not much to it anymore. Like if it still had the bonus damage on the first, in my opinion, if they redid Sundering Sphere again, which I really don't think they should, but if they redid it, make it to where you get the bonus damage off the first ring, but no damage out of it. So like let's say you hit someone with it, it would have the effect of the upgrade where you'd have like the bonus 15% damage, and then have the second rank do damage plus the effect. Maybe make it more worthwhile because Sundering Spear has literally been tossed into the trash because it's not good anymore. Sprint made it to where now it's only a 30% move speed buff instead of 40% because people would disengage and oh look, they're gone. Quite sad. Not really. I enjoy the ability to pop that and be gone unless you have a full move speed Mercury, which is scary. Magic Shell decreased the health shield scaling per level from 15 to 12 because just a little bit too much shield to it, and increased the cooldown by 10 seconds. Same thing for the upgrade. Basically trying to keep it from being up as often and being as powerful because multiple shells, shell. Oh look, that guy's not gonna die. He's at 2 health. I don't mind this. I'm a support main, I'll admit that. I don't love this change, but it's good. Just playing a support and actually almost getting a kill for yourself all by yourself. And then someone pops shell. It's very upsetting. Because you're not just going to poke through that last bit of damage. Because you've already used all of your abilities to get that far. Shaman's Ring is actually a buff in my opinion. Increase the cost by 100. Not that bad. And increase the magical power from 60 to 80 and make it where the passive now only applies from damaging abilities, so you only get the bonus damage once you hit someone with a damaging ability. So 20 more power and a slight change to how it worked to where it was supposed to be. Good. It's a good change. Teleconjuring now procs from damage over time effects like Zonkei's mark thing he does. Raiju, I believe, will also proc this now. Who else has damage over time with the mage? I mean, I think Kronos has it with his stun. That's a little weird of a damage over time ability. Dynasty Plate Helm increased the protections from 25 to 35 because it was tossed into the trash. People didn't build it anymore. Let's give them an option. Yeah, I don't like mages having protects, especially when you playing anyone really. It's not fun. When suddenly a Scylla, you hit them with your abilities as a Bellona, and you didn't do very much. And then they kill you with all of their abilities because they're Scylla. RDO. God changes. I love them. RDO. Basically, she was too powerful, as everyone knows. They're decreasing the damage on her per swipe on her Maul Prey, scaling by 5% per swipe, so it's now a total of 60% scaling instead of 70% scaling. Decent change. And decrease the base damage by 10 per level, which is good. No more damage for her. Yay. She needs less damage. Life tap, decrease the slow by 10% and decrease the heal by 5 per level because that was nearly inescapable of an ability. You get hit once, oh look, you're slowed for eternity. And now you're stopped. And she's just healed back to full health. Not fun. Yay. Kronos, they did his passive, gave him where he had a lot more power when he didn't need it. So they're like, hey, let's fix some problems with this guy. Decrease the scaling on his time rift by 5%. Ooh, 5%. That's practically nothing. He's still gonna smash you with it. You'll get stunned, and you'll see that time rift start up while you're stunned, and you're gonna die. It's a fact. Accelerate. Decrease Section 4's basic attack damage buff from 45% to 35%. That is great. A lot less damage out of his basic attacks over the course of a team fight, which is a great change. Kakkoin, I don't know why they did this. Like, yeah, okay, so they increased the healing reduction from 40% to 50% to match Sobek's and Box's anti-heal because they wanted to do all anti-heal abilities to either be complete, no healing to, or 50%. And he needs actual nerfs, not changes to be in line with other characters. Just nerf him, please. Double Mystic Mail is a pain in the anus, even when you're playing support. Khepri, Scarab's Blessing, basically his ultimate to revive allies. You kept getting interrupted while casting it. It now goes immediately, so no getting interrupted. So the moment you go to do it, it goes instead of you getting stunned halfway through. And oh look, now they're gonna die anyway, and your team's gonna spam you raw cancel that. Yay! I love support changes that are good for me. Skadi, thank goodness. Basically, too much move speed out of her ice floor and too much damage. Increase the scaling by 10% from 60 to 50, and decrease the movement speed so it goes 20 up to 40 instead of straight 40. So basically, she didn't have stronger than sprint right off the bat. Otherwise, you would back stronger than sprint, back to lane. Oh look, hi, I'm Skadi, full health, full mana, and you're gonna die now. No one ever liked that. Susanoo. I don't know why, but they're doing it. So basically, in changing his passive, they were like, hey, he doesn't have enough move speed to fit how you're supposed to play him. Let's give him some move speed to make up for that, even though he has 1,000 move and abilities. And then decrease the cooldown by 2 seconds on his Wind Siphon. Because, yeah. So, in short, buff Susanoo, debuff Skadi, buff Khepri, buff Cullen, debuff Chronos, and debuff Artio. So, all the super important stuff like debuff Artio and a little bit of a debuff to Chronos, that was done. That's all that matters to me. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more. Like if you liked, and comment what you think I should do next. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.